And so I return. Except I've always been here. I relieve my flashback.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts? And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this.
Yippers. I mean, in my defense, you told me to tell you the truth, and I am. Whether or not you choose to believe me is entirely on you.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to.
And yet you still sit here. Why is that?
Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important.
I did?
These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they?
I'm guessing that I haven't actually used any names. I mean, if that would make sense. Why bring up everybody else into this? I mean, apparently I'm the only one that got caught. So I'm gonna say ...
Very well. I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on.
You're surprisingly, like, very open to all of this.
There are many more events that I must inquire on. Lies and false accounts are eventually exposed.
Okay.
The next to receive a calling card was this individual.
Was that some kind of grandma?
A master of Japanese arts. Ichiryusai Madarama.
Well, that sounds like a dude name.
It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them?
Well, I don't know. We haven't gotten to that part of the story yet.
Start by telling me what you all schemed.
Okay, first of all, schemed is a really harsh word. There's really more of a plot. The summary of the story up to this point has been updated. Huzzah! In case I, like, take a month off, I can just reread that noise. Except I'm going to do my best to not ever do that. 'Twould end badly. Well, we spent all our money on the buffet, but we officially established the Phantom Thieves. So it was totally worth it. Well, I got to keep some of it. Fine by me. The Phantom Thieves, huh? I'm liking the sound of that. Should we really be talking it over, like, instant messenger? Can't they screen these? I hope we can really help people. I'm curious about that Phantom Aficionado website, too. I wonder who made it. No clue. More importantly, you see the survey on there? I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, there was this approval rating thing, but it was only at, like, 6%. I mean, considering nobody has any reason to believe that anything we did actually happened, and the fact that it's not even proven that they're connected in any conceivable way, I'm surprised it's even that high. It's not so bad if you put it that way. But don't you just want to get it higher than that? Not really. I bet it'll get... Look, the more people think we're doing stuff, the more people are going to be looking into the stuff that they think we're doing, and eventually we're going to get caught doing something. Especially considering the fact that if we just so accidentally manage to, like, leave open the navigation thingy opens, any old person could just wander right on in. So, I mean, like, what? We'll get caught. It's pretty damn exciting if you try and think about it like that. You know, you're actually right. Well then, let's keep working hard from this point on. Then that is what we shall do. But first, I imagine it's time for a nap. From tomorrow on, we're officially the Phantom Thieves. Hope you find a big shot that we can target soon. Well, that would be the hope. Oh! That's usually preceded, yep, now okay. Now I'm traveling back to the crazy dimension. To talk to the newly deep-voiced Igor. And his sadist moe girls. I think I'm using that term correctly.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
For what?
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate.
Compliments from Igor aren't exactly that uncommon. At least not in P4.
You have encountered allies who share your aesthetics. and you have found your place in reality.
The word aesthetics has kind of been ruined by the likes of Tumblr.
The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin.
You mean it didn't the last 4 times I've been here? I thought it already
I
started.
shall explain it to you now.
Oh, thank God.
You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power.
How useful?
It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you.
That's less rehabilitation and more just get stronger, yo. Although, yeah, coming ruin? Hello, what now?
There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin.
What exactly?
Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way.
And the other is making the personas. I know, I've done it.
The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
Yeah.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
Doubtful.
When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
I don't have contracts with anybody. Stop dramatizing things. They're called friends.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
Yeah, okay, I'm aware.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
That was the plan. I don't know how many of them I'm going to be able to actually do much of, because if there's as many in this one as there were in the last one, it's not going to be a lot.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Yeah, you going to elaborate on the ruin?
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition.
And cholesterol.
It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion.
You can tell by my joyous voice.
I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift.
Now, when you say a newfound growth, you talking literally or figuratively?
Rehabilitation grow even deeper.
Because if it's literally, then I should probably see that doctor.
I have high hopes of you.
I wish you didn't. The higher the hopes, the bigger the fall, dude. But, okay then. Oh, snap, I can hold 8 persona now. Alright, well, that's definitely helpful. Thank you very much. I guess I don't just get them through leveling up anymore.
The time has come. Return to your brief moments of rest.
Don't tell me what to do.
And don't forget to go talk to your contractors, inmate.
Fine. Okay, sometimes a person you meet in town can become your confidant. If your goals align, you may be able to form a contract with them. I don't know why we're using such vastly different terminology than the last game, but whatever, it's the same thing, basically. As your relationships deepen, your rank with that confidant will increase. This will allow you to create stronger personas. Do your best to find confidants and strengthen these relationships, as they will also offer apparent bonuses, as it turns out. At least that's the way it seems. Also, hey-oh. Oh, good. Now I've got anonymous comments. Yeah, those are things I definitely... Did someone just ask for sauce? I ain't got no sauce. I get enough weird comments on my own in real life. I don't need them in my video games. I wish I had money. I'd kill for a real breakfast. Wait, was that guy actually labeled as broke-ass? College student? Is that what? What about Big Bang Burger? The one on Central Street is holding a contest right now. The Big Bang Challenge, or whatever. If you go at night, you can eat for only 500 yen. You gotta eat one of their giant burgers, though, right? Can anyone actually finish that? Still, 500 yen is a steal. And yes, it is broke-ass college student. Very descriptive. A huge burger. Interesting. I bet giving that a go will increase your guts. Okay, but not in the sense of bravery, in the sense of, like, poor health. But I mean, I'm guessing if you gotta eat a giant burger, I imagine it's like the beef bowl challenge from the last game. Like you heard last week, gym class is canceled today, thank God. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance. The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. There you go. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. Oh, so you do care. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like... Oh, a normal person. Yeah, it's always the people that you never expect to turn out to be the crazy peoples. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them. Perhaps a persona? The teachers have it rough, huh? Oh yeah, just remembered. Something I learned about psychology. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious. I think it's like id, ego, and superego. Different personalities? This interests my cat face. Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder, although I guess that would technically count. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you. Okay, now that I was unaware of. What? I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myth were first based on the human image, if you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster. What, you mean like a minotaur? Or like Medusa? Stuff like that?
What?
You all seem more alert than usual. Did I say something wrong? Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. Well, honestly, I think it was because you actually sounded like you gave a crap for a minute there. Feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago. Subconscious personalities. It's a fascinating topic, and it has a lot to do with us. Very, very conveniently it does. The teacher's surprisingly smart, huh? Okay, well now that's just rude. I never said she looked stupid, I said she looked jaded. Yay, I'm kinda smart now. Nope, still oblivious, never mind. I'm still a dum-dum. As it turns out, no. And now it is time for lunch. Alright, what's gonna happen? Yo, hi, how's it going?
It ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website.
Or the Paw, as it's known.
I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Oh,
Hey, those girls.
they're completely normal in every conceivable way, but let's eavesdrop on them just anyway, because I'm sure plot things are happening. Dun 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 dun.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true.
Lies!
It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist?
Always believe. Also, don't look at the kitty cat.
But look what happened to Kamoshida.
He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself.
No, he seemed actually kind of happy about the fact that that happened. Which, saying out loud, kind of pisses me off again.
Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist.
Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is gonna be known for stuff like this.
Yeah, well, my school was known for being extraordinarily under budget to the point where my art teacher was also the janitor. Or maybe it was the janitor who was hired as the art teacher. And not to mention, the school librarian was also the science teacher. It just kind of kept going like that. It was a really bad school.
I wonder if it'll affect our college entry.
College is for fools with a lot of money. It doesn't even get you any further.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
Doubtful.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right?
I mean, how hard is it to really think about a supremely, evil person? There are a lot on the planet.
Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too.
I did no such thing. Granted, I thought about it really hard.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being.
Very well.
Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I mean, if I gotta, I gotta.
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
Okay.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt on...
Oh yes, the internet. The land of the things that will tell you what to do. All the
Went
knowledge.
and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
Well, considering that the first one was kind of like, that one was pretty much gift wrapped for us.
There.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
What, did you really expect us to just straight up be able to do it instantaneously? You gotta give me some time to work on my social links. And my stats.
Excuse me.
Library girl! I knew she was important.
Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
It's too many syllables.
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not sure I follow.
in most cases, bright red eyes would be kind of alarming. But you know what? She actually makes them work.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business.
Much like a Mystery Inc. Incorporated. Oh wait, that's redundant.
If we did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters.
Why are you asking Library Girl?
I would like you to look into this for me.
Why?
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but do you mean all of this talk about those phantom thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause.
Considering how lackadaisical you've seen up to this point, I'm kind of concerned as to why you're suddenly so interested.
This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
Ah, right, saving face.
No.
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down.
Well, I mean, they will over time naturally if nothing new happens.
Don't you agree?
That's why they call it a rumor mill.
You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nichima.
I'm trying to think of what the right word for that. I guess it's bribing.
Thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office.
Oh! Well, that kind of astonishingly all works together. That's, okay, sure, yeah. All right, so you're prosecutor lady's sister, apparently. Neat.
If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister.
Oh, okay. No, well, now this has gone from a bribe into a threat.
Do you understand?
Yes.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president. I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Aha.
Yes. If you'll excuse me then.
Oh, that girl's got a hell of a tragic backstory.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time.
I can't hear you. Your fat's covering up the phone receiver.
Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier.
About the lipo.
I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately.
Yeah, you just kind of extorted, apparently, the student council president into doing things for you. I don't know why, though. Why her?
Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon.
Like, what? Are you that adverse to walking?
Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
And hung up. Okay, well, that certainly can't be good. Maybe he's talking to the old guy at the prosecution's office? Maybe. Whoop, now my pants are vibrating again. The police are really here. I saw them at the entrance. I saw them too. They were talking to the teachers. That change of heart thing's seriously amazing, huh? I hope they don't find out we're responsible. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. There's no proof it was us. Yeah, I still feel as if we should probably avoid suspicions. Come on, don't worry so much. But I mean, haven't rumors been going around about you guys threatening Kamoshida? This world's Kamoshida shouldn't know anything about what actually happened to him, though. Still. We did what was right. Don't go frigging out over some label. Well, I guess that's true. Either way, you're not part of the rumor. Man, I really can't wait to keep living this double life. Alright, Rin, we're gonna be counting on you. Why me? Why must I be responsible for these things? Alright, well, be it as whoa, hello, green shoes.
Hey,
Howdy.
have you seen that Phantom Aficionado website?
Perhaps. I mean, I've heard of it. Why?
I'm the one who started it.
Oh, well, there you go, then. Yeah, get out of my face.
You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
Excusez-moi, quoi poiti? Yes. Maybe get out of my face? I am uncomfortable.
Although, if things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret.
Well, I mean, that would be preferable.
Kamoshida used me, and I did some horrible things to you guys.
Admittedly, yes.
This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it.
Wait. Like, your method of apologizing is to create a geosite like website?
But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Okay.
I'm glad to hear
You didn't let me finish.
There are many more evil adults outside of Kamoshida, but I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target.
You're putting a lot of expectations into, you know, just some people that may not even exist.
That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move.
Okay.
So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site.
Yeah, I also saw that.
Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not?
It's a very small amount, which means that there are people who are going to the website specifically just to say no. Because if it was just people voting yes, you know, the people who go there and know about it, like, if people are looking up something about the Phantom Thieves and they see this thing and they're like, is it real? Well, at that point, you're working so dang hard about it, you probably do believe in them, so you'd say yes. Which means it would be at 100%, like, right off the bat. It's not like this is a national poll of the entire planet. Unless it is, in which case, what?
I hope someday my forum is filled with supportful posts. I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please?
You do you, dude.
Yeah.
Whatever keeps you in your green shoes. I sense abundantly high expectations from Mishima. Oh crap, you're a social link? Confidant. Well, we're traveling back to the future, so yeah, I guess so. Interesting.
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you. Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close. What do you have to say to that?
Isn't that a lot like, you know, I mean, like talking to Robin Hood is like, ah, there seem to be some people who really seem to have enjoyed what you've been doing, Robin Hood. You gonna rat them out now? Like, sometimes people support weird stuff.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired
The Star Arcana?
It shall become the wings of rebellion that break.
That is going to be my guess.
With the birth of the moon persona.
Okay, well, you know, space.
I the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom.
I mean, it had nothing to do with the fact that I actually don't remember what each and every one of the Arcanas are. I just figured it wasn't going to either be Empress or Emperor. So, anyway, Mishima's report. Support. Allows backup members to earn EXP. Holy crap.
Alright.
Well, when I have more team members, that's actually really handy. Fusing, you can also have Mishima's support. So that's fancy, I guess.
See you.
Well, alright then, that happened.
We heard all that.
Yeah, I imagine. Although, you're not in the class, so I don't know how you did.
Jeez. It was a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
So that forum is Mishima-kun.
Yeah, apparently. Either that or he's just taking credit for it, which would be an extraordinarily weird thing to take credit for, so I'm inclined to believe he's telling the truth.
Has he figured out our identity?
Considering he just went all up in my face and asked me if we were the Phantom Thieves, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, he did.
Even so, I think it'll be fine. You seem to be playing it cool.
Yeah, he's definitely not the type to crack under pressure. I'm sure if anybody questioned him, he definitely wouldn't fold like a paper plate.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
Yeah, we might have to rough him up. Might have to break his kneecaps. No, if you know what I mean, quotation marks.
I will say, though, a forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
I mean, if somebody actually posts a legitimate thing, then yeah, sure.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a new target.
To the newspaper! That's where old people read.
And we need to stay sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
Is there any way we could possibly do some training? Because I do not feel confident about their combat abilities.
Wait! Oh, crap!
What you crapping, son?
What's with you?
Don't we have an exam coming up?
I don't know.
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time, too.
I mean, I probably would. But I'm going to be honest, I'm probably also just going to search up the answers on the internet. Because failing those things really stinks. Because I know that doing well in exams helped a lot in the last game. So, I mean, if I don't know the answer, it's just what I'm going to do.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
Probably because she speaks it.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
Oh, counterburn!
Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
Considering we're all speaking English right now due to this dub.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human.
Which he is not. He is a cat. Meow meow kitty cat.
Good comeback, huh?
I've heard worse.
Let's discuss this with our fists.
Y'all want to get into a fist? You are a cat.
Bring it.
Will you two stop
I kind of want to see how this fight plays out, though. I want to see a grown-ass man fight a cat. There's a chance Morgana would win, too, which would be hilarious. Let's not draw any attention to ourselves until we find our next target. Don't forget to study, though. I won't have you blaming me if your grades start dropping. There are various things to do around the city before your next target. Yeah, I've noticed. Try listening to rumors and visiting different locations. Perhaps you'll meet someone who has new information. Deepening relationships with your confidants can bring various benefits to the Phantom Thieves. Use your time wisely to get the best results. Alright, so sometime in the very near future, it's probably going to be a good idea if I just wander about town and just talk to flipping everybody who looks like they have a unique character model. And I've got two things here. Okay, we got Ryuji, and we've got the doctor again. More enhancements to the medicine from the other day. I think it's ready. You want to go home and test it out. Didn't put anything dangerous in it, so you should be okay. And the bond will grow quicker. I guess the bond will happen. Yeah, okay, sure. Good answer. Well, I'll have to live up to your expectations. See you at the clinic. I sure hope this is a worthwhile investment of my time. I'm sure the comment section will yell at me if it's not. Here you go. The effects should be instant this time. Well, they were instant the other two times, too. I passed out. Also, that was yellow. Y'all just make me drink pee. Just to see how I'd react. Let's see. Eyes are focused. Look this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's that knocking on my door? Nothing yet, huh? Oh! The inside of my mouth feels like it's burning, and my nose is itchy. Arms weak. No, wait. Knees weak. Arms are heavy. Palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. Oh, there it is. The that word effect is just as I had hoped. Your weight was the primary reason it took longer to kick in than expected, which means you're a fatty. Yes, this is what I expected from a teenager. We're making great progress. Practice makes perfect, right? Okay, hold tight. Once I compile all the data, we can move on. And then there was a phone call. What up, fool? An emergency, huh? We're not a designated hospital. Besides, the head physician here is Tai Takamai. And spooky. Ah. Awfully rude just hanging up on a lady like that. Can I pry? Oh, he basically just called the wrong number. If you called 911, then I don't think you can. An ambulance driver was looking for a transfer location. All the designated hospitals are full. But I think they'd accidentally call a general practitioner. Must have been a new paramedic. You seem to at least know my name, though. I've been backlisted by the larger medical community. They call me the Plague. due to a grave medical error I made. Okay, now this is exactly the type of thing I probably should be prying into, but the game ain't giving me no choice, so I guess we're gonna start prying. This goes back to my old job. I used to work at a university hospital in the city. I was never actually convicted of anything, but I'm still considered a pariah in the medical industry. Does that scare you? Participating in clinical trials run by a doctor like that? I'm going to go off of the assumption that you're actually, you know, a straight up Dr. Gal. Okay, well, you know what? Am I scared? Well, that depends. Is it true? It's true that I put a patient in critical condition. Well, that's fine. Being ostracized has enabled me to focus on my own research and development. Regardless, I look forward to working with you. I'll be sure to add additional medicine for you, my little guinea pig. Please stop calling me that. Feels like my bond has grown deeper. Do I gain a thing? Sterilization. Add more healing items to the clinic. Okay, so yes. Sometimes you don't get stuff, other times you do get stuff. Should probably check to see what this kind of stuff we've gotten. More phone calls! Hello, Yellow. You've got the Yellow Dello.
Huh?
An order of teriyaki chicken. I ain't got time for that. You're all good for today. You can go home now. Come again soon if you're still alive. Get a little bit of guts from that. Can't imagine that's going to be going up anytime soon. All right. All things considered.
Take care.
Alrighty then. Well, I think that was a good use of time. I mean, more healing items is a good thing. Everyone can agree on that sort of thing, right? Right? Yes, maybe? I don't know.
You never see it coming. You